going, Pointer people, and welcome to another episode of What's the Point? I'm today's host, Florence Anderson, and today we have candidates for the SGA presidency, Kyle Beyersdorf and Waite. So how you guys doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. Got a lot of work done that I had to get done, so feeling good.
I'm good. I'm excited to be here.
Great. We're really excited to have you guys on. So can you tell the audience a little more about yourself?
Yeah, so like you said, my name's Allie. I'm a junior this year, and I'm majoring in psychology with minors in behavioral neuroscience and then biology.
My name is Kyle Beyersdorf, like you said. I'm a second-year student at UW-Stevens Point, majoring in both history and political science.
Nice. Great to hear a little bit more about you. So you're both in SGA. What made you guys want to join?
So for me personally, I had a couple friends in SGA, and they were talking about all, I guess, like the inside scoop about what was actually going on campus. And I thought that was super interesting, and I wanted to actually be a part of those conversations and learn more about them. So that's why I decided to join in the first place.
Yeah, so I wasn't necessarily the most involved in high school because I was a soccer player and that practices took up most of the club times. But Dylan Grippentrog, an alumni here, recruited me to join SGA, and I've been in it ever since.
So nice to hear about your guys' experience in it. So what about being an SGA made you guys decide to run for president and VP?
Yeah, so I want to run for SGA presidency because I think the goals that Allie and I have developed and have since we joined SGA, we want to provide more for the students, hence our 3 campaign goals. So I guess I just wanted to provide the leadership that I provide in my current role as Residence Hall Association President to empower those that will eventually be on the SGA team next year to most benefit all the Stevens Point students.
Yeah, and so in my current position at SGA, I've been able to create a lot of programs for the students and implement changes on campus that I think would benefit the student body. And I think having the chance to be the vice president would allow me to make even bigger changes and have more of an impact on campus.
For sure. It's really great. Sounds like you guys had really good reasons for joining. So from what in that experience made you guys want to run for president and vice president?
Yeah, so there are a lot of things that are yet to be accomplished for us as students. So I feel like Allie and I becoming president and vice president would allow us that position to empower those both in SGA, faculty, administration, and other students to be able to implement the ideas that we think would benefit all students that we've both heard.
Yeah, in my current position at SGA, I've been able to make a lot of changes on campus and have different programs. And it's been really awesome being able to see change and see how it's improving the lives of students. And I think holding a position like vice president or president would allow me to make even more changes and improve campus even more.
Wow, that sounds really great. Could definitely always use improvements on campus. So why did you guys decide to run together? Why did you choose her as your VP, vice versa, etc.?
Yeah, so I asked Allie to to run with me. So there was sort of a 3-step process to it. First, I needed someone that saw what we, common things, what we wanted to change, how we viewed campus life and SGA as a whole. And Allie and I both had similar concerns and goals that we wanted to accomplish. And then following that step, we just clicked and had a good working relationship and could deal with some stressful decisions together, the difficult ones that our positions would require us both to make. And if we sort of just clicked and we think we could both get the work done that needs to be done.
What made you want to accept then?
Yeah, so I knew Kyle from SGA, obviously, and once I knew that we had a lot of the same goals and hopes for SGA, it was more so that I could tell that our personalities worked well together, and that where I fall short, Kyle makes up for it, and vice versa, which in a leadership team is really important in my opinion. So that was kind of what sealed the deal, and I was like, I want to be his vice president.
Nice. That definitely makes for a really great working relationship. I say that about me and other employees here all the time. So we talked a little bit about it, but what are your guys' main goals?
Yeah, so our 3 campaign goals is student voice, inclusive excellence, and student engagement, and mental health. So we both prioritize mental health quite a lot. So we think even though we're students first, mental health should come before all classes, come before anything. So making sure we're taking care of our students first, and that be our primary objective.
Yeah, and just making sure that we're getting diverse students seated in Senate, so that I think the more diverse people we have on the Senate floor, we're able to make decisions that are more beneficial to everybody on campus and not just a select few. So I think that's really important, and why one of our biggest goals is definitely inclusive excellence.
For sure. So then if you end up in office, what's the first step you guys like to take?
Yeah, so after we build the most successful team that can implement the most beneficial things to us as students, I want to create rant boxes to be placed around campus. So Allie and I both think we're students first, and as college students, me, us, and my friends, we all like to rant about things across campus. SGA is not a political, uptight group, even though most people think we are. So having rant boxes gives it that more personable feel to it, to be able to anonymously rant about something, a student concern that they have. So for example, if it's dining, a student could write a letter about their concerns, drop it into this rant box, and have us SGA members mediate and try to resolve whatever they want to rant about.
Yeah, going off the same issue of students being able to voice their concerns, we would like to have an open forum that would have maybe 3 topics, say you have a concern with dining, residential living, or parking. And students can come talk to us, other members from SGA, and faculty, and just voice their concerns, and then hopefully have a productive conversation, be able to solve those issues for them.
That definitely sounds like a great first step. I know I have a few issues I'd like to utilize that for, but who doesn't? So we're just going to ask one more question before we take a break, and that's, what do you think SGA is doing really well that you want to see continued?
I think SGA provides a lot of opportunity for growth for its members. I think there's, within SGA as well as outside of SGA, there's a lot of opportunities to go talk to people in Madison about presenting legislation, about just different opportunities off campus, and I think that's really important and something I'd like to see continue for the rest of SGA.
Yeah, you most definitely get what you put in. So it is a great networking experience, and you build the skills that most of the SGA members currently will use in their future. So if someone puts in a lot of work now in SGA, they'll have the skills to best prepare them for life after SGA.
Wow, that sounds really great. So like I said, we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to play a little game that tests our artistic interpretation senses of our very own Stevens Point. We'll be right back. Don't tune away.
Are you interested in pursuing a career in animals, or just looking for a way to help preserve wildlife? Then the Wildlife Society might be just for you. As one of the largest organizations at UWSP, you will have your chance to help in projects that study and preserve animals, network with professionals, and meet like-minded people. Join us Tuesdays at 5 p.m. and join the Wildlife Society today.
Welcome back, Pointers, to What's the Point? Now, I got a fun game for our candidates here. UWSP-themed Pictionary. So all of the cards that I have right here are UWSP-themed. They are locations on campus, iconic figures, etc. Allie, you have the whiteboard, so you get to go first. I'll fan these out for you, and you can pick whatever card you'd like. Kyle and I are going to race to see who can guess it first.
Okay. Oh. Okay.
You got it?
I think I know what I have
All right.
to do. Yep.
Kyle, you ready to lose?
Okay, can everybody see?
Yes.
Okay. Oh no, drawing like this is hard.
It is a little hard. Is that... Oh, is that Schmeekley? Schmeekley Reserve?
Lake Joannis.
Oh.
It's
This
not
is hard.
Schmeekly.
Oh, it's paper.
Water drop.
Oh no. Is this CNR matrix? Kind of. Okay. Gosh, this is a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. Jeez, how many things are there on campus?
College of Natural Resources. Suez.
Tree Haven? No? God, no! Why can't I get it?
Water, tree, paper.
You said the words. You said the words.
So aren't we right then?
But you
CNR?
didn't say the words.
Oh, Department of Natural Resources? The
Of
Department
UW Stevens Point.
Natural Resources?
Yes!
Yeah, Natural Resources.
Correct.
Man, we were saying it. We weren't saying it.
Yeah.
I can see how that would be problematic.
I didn't
Well-
know how to depict that.
You know, I mean, that's a good way to do it. Now we'll just pass that board off to
I can use
Kyle.
my sleeve.
Is the marker coming off okay?
Yeah, I just don't have
Okay.
yours.
Yeah, so we pass it off to Kyle. Kyle, you get your own card, and you
Okay.
get to do it. Now, I get to compete against Allie. I technically won the first one, so you're going up against the
Okay.
champ here. But here you go, Kyle. Pick a card.
Thank you.
I hope it's Stevie Pointer.
Okay. Ready?
All right, yeah.
Oh, wait.
Can we see it? Okay.
Soccer, basketball field,
Quant
hockey
field
field,
house.
hockey court, hockey ice rink.
Willett Ice Arena.
It's just hockey, yeah. So
Oh, it's hockey. Well, I mean,
I don't think
You did get that
backing you
pretty
up to that
quick.
one word would have been.
that it was pretty quick. So I won one, Allie won one, Kyle won nothing. Sorry, Kyle. So thank you guys for playing. I think that was really fun. So we're gonna take another commercial break, and when we come back, we have a few more questions to ask. So don't tune away.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Jeremy.
And I'm Cam, and we're co-editors for The Pointer.
The Pointer is a student-run newspaper at UWSP. Student employees handle every aspect from writing to advertising to delivering the papers. We also offer, of course, the benefits of a newspaper, of community engagement and understanding about what is going on around us and what kind of reality we're living in.
There's a lot that people can do. Of course, we have like a lot of positions for reporters or for section editors, and people can write for like sports or news. But we also have, space for people who are into photography. We also have people who are interested in doing things for like the online and graphic design to like form our layout. There's a lot of different opportunities for different kinds of people.
Welcome back, Pointers. So I hope my guests here are ready for our final few questions. So both campaigns really stressed making SGA more accessible to the general student population, promoting and creating inclusive excellence, and making other student resources more readily available. Why do these issues matter to both of you specifically, though?
Yeah, so my campus experience my first year was fantastic. I got out there, I attended, I think there was one day I went on my spin page and I was like in 30 student orgs, and so like being involved, to me, that's how you have a great campus experience. So just giving that outlet to other students, like my mom's in a Facebook group page for parents, and they always say there's not anything to do here at Stevens Point. And my mom like has to bite her tongue to say like, no, like there's a lot, like go look at posters. So just giving that outlet to those kinds of students that can't, or it's hard to find things to do. That's what we're here for.
Yeah, and for me, my freshman year of college was a little bit different than Kyle's. I wasn't as much of a go-getter and sought out all these organizations. So I think it's important for me that the students who may be a little bit more shy and not willing to go seek out those opportunities on their own, that we make them super accessible to them. And here they are, we want you to come, you're gonna have fun, we promise. And so that's why it's really important for me to make sure that everybody feels like UWSP is their home.
For sure, for sure. So why did you guys choose mental health as one of your campaign points?
Well, personally, mental health's always been super important to me and like a big part of my life. And I think that from personal experience, recognizing that if my mental health isn't good, then I can't succeed as a student. And being that we're all here for school, I want every student on campus to succeed. And I think a lot of times there's things like mental health holding them back from that success. And I think it's really important that we face those challenges so that every student can succeed.
Yeah, to go on what Allie said, I have friends and family that have face mental health blocks, especially when it comes to school. So just improving mental health. We've talked about creating a You Matter group here on campus for next year. But yeah, mental health takes a toll on people's academic abilities, as little as not being able to complete an assignment to as big as not being able to be on campus. So just making sure the human comes first for all of us students is important, and I think we should echo that through our daily lives whether or not we are president, vice president next year or not.
Definitely, for sure. So why should students care about your guys' campaign?
I think that it's important to care about the campaign and this election as a whole because SGA is a really important part of campus, and I think it's important for students to be involved and be aware of what's going on so that they can vote for someone that they think best represents them and their hopes for the campus.
Yeah, so there are a lot of things that students admittedly are unaware of, such as SGA determines what students pay, those extra fees that a lot of students complain about. We determine how much each of those are. Those are called segregated fees, and just being in the loop in those decisions and other decisions like that would be beneficial to all students, and we need to build that bridge back from students to SGA and vice versa through our open forums we've discussed earlier, rant boxes, special events, and just common social media postings. So
Definitely, for sure. So I do have one more hard-hitting question, and what's the point of running for president and VP of the student body? I've seen other presidents in the past few years. They all say it's really difficult. There's a lot of burnout involved. So, what makes you guys want to do that? What's the point of that?
I think, and it's interesting because Allie and I are both aspiring professors one day. We are committed to students. We want to give every student the best possible campus experience they can. We wouldn't want to both become professors if we didn't have that genuine passion for student life. But just being able to provide that leadership to empower, like I said before, everyone to help students. Currently, I'm Residence Hall Association president, and I have to lead a team, and collectively we get stuff done each and every day. And those successes I want to bring to SGA and empower all of the directors we have their job is narrowly focused on specific topics that can help all students.
Yeah, like Kyle said, I plan to be a professor one day, so students and making sure that their campus experience is going good is something that's really important to me. I think college is such a transformatory period for a lot of people, and I want to ensure that they're being transformed in a way that'll benefit them in the future. And I think as Vice President of SGA, I would be able to do more in that and help ensure that their campus experience is good than if I was just in SGA.
Yeah, we don't want to we don't want to wait for our careers to start before we start helping students. That's not where our head is at. We want to make as much change to benefit students as possible, and we both feel like this would be the best step for next year to tackle on those concerns.
Wow, well, that's really great to hear. It almost makes me want to run for office, but I have enough on my plate. So thank you guys both for being on the show. It was definitely great to have you here, hear about your experiences. Where can people find you guys on and offline?
Yeah, so online, our Instagram handle is @VoteKyleandAllie. That's pretty much most of our information. We post hopefully once a day, if not more. If otherwise, just search us in Outlook, type in Kyle Beyersdorf or Allie Waite, and we will respond to any and all emails.
Great. Did you have any?
Oh, I was going to say off campus, you can find us in the SGA office, in the RHA office. I'll be in the CBB building, all around.
Well, it sounds like that's really great. You guys are both really easy to reach, really accessible. So to our viewers out there, if you're looking to vote, the ballots will be released online through your email. Should keep an eye on the inbox. They're going to open March 11th at noon and close March 17th at noon. And thank you for watching. If you want more SBTV content, check out our YouTube channel and check us out on social media. This has been Florence Anderson with What's the Point?